Reasons why you can't keep a man. We're going to get straight into it. There's a lot of reasons, past the 5 reasons why a lot of you ladies can't keep a man, but we're only going to do like 5, maybe 6. But as you guys come in, make sure to hit the like button and let's get started. So I'm going to play this video. Here we go. Let's play this video. I may play it a little later also, but let's start off playing this video and this will give you an understanding.
Are women operating with a distorted sense of reality?
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Say you've been single for like 3-4 years and nobody around you really challenges you. You know, they let you be right. And you get to the point where you've been right for so long around the people that you've been around where you actually think you're actually always right. And you get with a man or even.
All right, so this is a very important part. I want y'all to hear what she said because, what I said, because this is one of the reasons right here. One of the reasons why you can't keep a damn man is because you always seem to think you're right in every situation, and you spend so much time arguing with your mate or the person you're dating where it's a possibility that he may be right also. Because a lot of times, 2 people can be right about the same situation, but at the end of the day, it's 2 different people, 2 different perspectives, 2 different variables, and you both can be right. But you're so afraid of being wrong or not being smart because that's where you think your value is in, where you automatically got to feel like you're right and the other person is wrong.
Like 3-4 years and nobody around you really challenges you, you know.
Well, let me just start over.
Are women operating with a distorted sense of reality?
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
Say you've been single for like 3-4 years and nobody around you really challenges you. You know, they let you be right. And you get to the point where you've been right for so long around the people that you've been around where you actually think you're actually always right. And you get with a man or even you get with a woman that's you cool with, and you find yourself not being able to get along with this new person. And you find yourself, y'all arguing about the smallest thing. And you're just like, yo, what is wrong with people? And you're like, people are so crazy. But you may be the one that's crazy.
Let's stop right there. Some of you have surrounded yourself with people that are either stupid or people that think exactly like you. Okay? And those 2 things can be the same thing. All right? Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. I can't keep a man who doesn't want to be kept. Well, that's the key. That is the key. If a man doesn't want to be kept, that means he doesn't like you. He doesn't want to be with you. So that's the whole point of not being able to keep a man. Why doesn't he want to stay? You know what I mean? So that's the whole point. Why doesn't he want to be kept? You know what I mean? So that is the point. But a lot of you ladies have a distorted sense of reality because you're used to being around women that always agree with everything that comes out your mouth. And like I said, these women are either your friends, your best friends, and they think exactly like you, which means they have the same distorted reality. They have like a low amount of understanding of life, just like you do, because y'all are hanging together, birds of a flock, fly together or whatever. Or you strategically only are cool with women that are stupid or that are not as smart as you. And they see you as the Jesus of women or something. And they just value you so much because they're so dumb and so stupid and so problematic where they don't really have a choice but to follow you around and listen to everything you say and assume everything you say is right, because they don't know what the hell they're doing because they're so dumb, right? So it's one of those two things. So that is the first thing. The first one out of the 5 reasons why you can't keep a man is you have a distorted sense of reality, and you've surrounded yourself with other women who have the same distorted sense of reality. Facebook people watching, hit the like button. I see y'all on Facebook not hitting the like button. So we need 100 likes. Everybody hit the freaking like button. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all not hit the freaking like button. Hit the like button. 112 people, hit the like button. Where are my 112 likes? Let's go. Thank you, Facebook. I see y'all. See, there's a little thing. I know what y'all are doing on Facebook. Y'all got to hit a like button, Facebook. Y'all be tripping. All right, let's keep going.
So am I wrong about that?
No,
And this may be
not.
one of the small reasons why so many women are still single?
You're right. Oh my God. Because I'm dealing with that like right now. Like I feel like I've been through, okay, so I was in a relationship for 14 years. It just didn't work out and I had to leave. So I had to start my life over. And everything was just going, you know, accordingly. Good job, new apartment, everything. Met someone. And I'm like, okay, so now it's 2 years later. I'm like, okay, this is good. But everything that this person says is like, I'm like, what?
Is wrong. Yes.
You can't tell me because I did this and I did, and I'm not listening. And I'm realizing, like, I'm looking back at all my relationships, and I'm very, very strong. Like, I don't want anyone to do anything for me.
Whoa. Y'all heard the little stupid mess she just said, right? I'm very strong. Being strong when you're a woman is stupid when it comes to your interaction with a man. It's stupid. Makes no sense. If you were a man, would you want to be with a woman that's strong? Like that don't make no stupid. That don't make no sense. Okay? That don't make no sense. So when you're running around talking about I'm strong, well, you're going to stay by yourself because no man wants all that mess. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. All right, so I hit the button the wrong way. All right, so hold on. Let me do this real quick. I'm putting a link in the chat, but hold on. So let me back up. So I want y'all to hear what she just said. And the link I just dropped in the chat is for anybody that wants to grow their YouTube channel or grow on Instagram. For those who don't know, I'll talk about this in a minute. But for those who don't know, I've grown from 15,000 subscribers to 111,000 subscribers in about 2 months. And I'm starting a coaching group that is in the chat right now. I'm starting a coaching group where I will help you step by step grow your YouTube channel, Instagram channel, or Facebook, or whatever it is you want, because I'm pretty good on every platform. And that link is in the chat if you're interested in growing on YouTube. But I'll talk about that later. But let's go back. Here's this strong woman crap.
It's like, I'm like, what?
Is wrong. Yes.
You can't tell me because I did this and I did, and I'm not listening. And I'm realizing, like, I'm looking back at all my relationships, and I'm very, very strong. Like, I don't want anyone to do anything for me. I can do everything. I'm strong. I'm really tired. I'm tired. So I need
so in other words, your alternate reality is you're strong, but it's really that you ain't got no sense.
Nope.
Because to me, any woman that thinks she's strong is out here punching at the wind, hoping nothing punches back. And since nothing punches back, she thinks she's strong.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hitting that person by saying I'm so strong, and he's like, you need to just be a little like just. And I'm like, okay, but then I'm like, I felt like I was led into a brick wall, and I do not want to be led into a brick wall.
See, here's the solution, or part of the solution.
Okay.
You go into a dating scenario not knowing nothing.
Right.
See, a lot of women, they're strong, and you start falling in love with a guy, but you never gave him the opportunity to challenge you or to lead you in the beginning. So now y'all don't have sex, y'all girlfriend or boyfriend, and now you let your guard down a little bit, and you just assume he's going to lead you, but you never was able to see if he was able to lead you in the beginning. So now he's not leading you correctly, but now you in love with him and y'all living together or something. And now you're like, what is wrong with you? Why won't you? You know what? And then you start trying to take back over, and then it's a whole fight instead of just handing them the controls of your life temporarily and say, here you go.
So this is important, y'all. This is important. This is very important. Hit the like button. This is very important. What a lot of you ladies do is you just get in a relationship with a man and you don't know why he's there. You don't know what he's capable of. You don't know anything. You just are in a relationship with a man, right? And you have no set way of understanding or finding out or observing whether he's a man that you need or not. Because just like this woman said, you're so in control of everything. You're so strong where you don't need any help. So if you're in a situation where you don't allow a man to help you in any type of way, whether it's advice, whether it's anything, no matter what it is, you don't know if he's capable of helping you because you haven't tested him. All right. And I'm not saying you should do this, but I know a woman that said that would test a man. Whether you do this or not, it's up to you. I'm not really into little games or whatever, but a woman said this. She said when she starts dating a guy, she'll lie. She's wrong for this, but this makes some sense. She'll lie and say, oh my God, I'm on the side of the road. My tire got flat. I got a flat tire. I'm on the side of the road. I don't know what I'm doing. And she'll say, well, like if he's on one side of town, she'll say, well, I'm all the way on this side of town, right? So she'll make it a point to know where he is and say she's like 40 miles away from him, right? And say, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm on the side of the road with a flat tire. Just to hear what his plan would be, right? Will you do this or not? I'm not saying to play games, but this is a very good indication that she can use to see what type of man she's dating in the beginning, right? So the guy is either going to be like, oh, damn. So you got AAA or like, so what you going to do, right? And if she had AAA, if she had all this, she wouldn't be calling you, right? So that means off the bat, he's not necessarily a protector. And he doesn't really care about people. Because if you just met a woman, you're still going to have a certain amount of concern for the woman, her safety or whatever, right? So next thing you know, you call and say, oh my God, I'm on the other side of town, but I got a flat tire. I'm on the side of the road. I'm so upset, right? If the guy says, oh, damn, give me your location and I'll come get you. Or, I'm on the way. Or if you don't got AAA, I got AAA, right? He's giving you a solution on how to deal with something, right? And then you like, oh, you know what? Actually, I got AAA myself, but I appreciate you doing this. Or, oh, my brother just called and he took, and boom. Now you got an understanding that, okay, this man really cares about people, because it's not about that he cares about you. He don't know you yet, right? He don't know you yet. But does he care about women, period? Does he care about the fact that you're on the side of the road and it's raining or whatever, and you're on the phone? Is he like, oh shit, let me see what I can do. Let me help you. Or where you at? Or is he just like, oh, so you got AAA, or oh, you ain't got AAA? Oh damn. Well, I don't know what to do to help you. Is his tone changing? Is he still laid back and you're upset? Does he match your energy when he's like, oh shit, all right, so let me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying to do this, but this would give you an indication of what type of man you're dealing with in the beginning, and handing him something, a responsibility to see what he would do with it. So that's what I'm saying in this video right here. And the likes are, and thank you for the super chat, Corey. Women don't want to need us. They're so strong. Exactly. And it's just stupid to be strong. Like, it's just dumb. Like, stay away from us if you want to be strong. Just go away. All right, we need 100 more likes, y'all. We had 54 likes. We need 100 more likes. So everybody who just came in, hit the like button. And shout out to the people on Twitch. Shout out to y'all. I can't read your name, but shout out to the people who's showing up from Twitch. I appreciate y'all. All right. What's up, Max Temple 100? So let's keep going. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Drop a super chat. Cash app is also open. Aaron 1000, Aaron 1000. Cash app is open. Drop a super chat. Do something with your fingers.
I'm so strong, and he's like, you need to just be a little like, just, and I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, I felt like I was led into a brick wall, and I do not want to be led into a brick wall.
See, here's,
well, why are you being led into a brick wall? Let a man lead you into a brick wall and then jump out of the car. If the man, y'all, does this make sense? You don't know if you're led into a brick wall until you allow a man to lead you into a brick wall. I'll say this again. You don't know if a man is leading you into a brick wall until you allow a man to lead you into a brick wall. This might sound crazy, but this is important. You give a man the controls and see where he leads you to in the beginning. And if he seems dumb, clueless, directionless, inept, stupid, feminine, you now know that he is not the right man for you in the beginning. But no, you just keep keying and smiling and whatever and being all flirtatious or whatever, which is cool, but you don't know who the man is. You ask questions, exactly, a piece of my mind, and then you give him situational questions. Like, let me ask you a question. What would you do if this happened? What would you do if that happened? Or tell him a story. I remember I was dating a guy and he did this and I did this and da-da-da-da. And what would you do in that situation? Would you do what he did, or would you do something different? Give him scenarios. Give him questions that would spark his interest as far as you being intriguing. That's conversational, not, hey, what about this? Make it a situational story type of question and say, so what would you do in that situation? Make it fun. You feel me? But at the end of the day, if you don't put out scenarios, what's up, friend? If you don't put out scenarios for a man to figure out and see if he's going to potentially lead you into a brick wall, because of how he answers these scenarios or deal with these scenarios, he's going to potentially lead you on a brick wall. Because next thing you know, you're going to give him some ass. You're going to start liking him. And then he's going to start liking you. And the sex is this and that and all that. Y'all going to be around each other all the time. And you have no understanding of who this man is as a person. All right, so let's keep going.
Here's the solution, or part of the solution.
Okay.
You go into a dating scenario not knowing nothing.
Right.
See, a lot of women, they're strong.
Can y'all get that? What I just said? Can y'all fathom that?
You go into a dating scenario not knowing nothing.
Can y'all fathom not knowing nothing? Can you, as a narcissistic woman, fathom the thought of not knowing nothing? Hey, what you want to eat? I don't know. Hey, what about this? I don't know. You know, because the way it started, this is how she started off. Listen to how she started off.
And nobody around you really find yourself not being able to get along with this new person. And you find yourself, y'all arguing about the smallest thing. And you're just like, yo, what is wrong with people? And you're like, people are so crazy. But you may be the one that's crazy. So am I wrong about that?
No,
and this may be
not.
one of the small reasons why so many women are still single.
You're right. Oh my God. Because I'm dealing with that like right now. Like I feel like I've been through, okay, so I was in a relationship for 14 years. It just didn't work out and I had to leave. So I had to start my life over. And everything was just going, you know, accordingly. Good job, new apartment, everything. Met someone and I'm like, okay, so now it's 2 years later. I'm like, okay, this is good.
Y'all hear that right? It's 2 years later. What do you mean it's 2 years later? 2 years later. Thank you, Merle. I appreciate that. 2 years later. What do you mean 2 years later? What the hell is 2 years later? Listen.
And I'm like, okay, so now it's 2 years later. I'm like,
2 years later? What the hell? What? You women love to waste your damn time. Y'all love wasting y'all damn time. It don't make no, it's crazy. Wonder why y'all old as hell and still ain't got no man. Because you spend 2 years with a man and you have no idea what y'all doing. You spend 5 years with a man, he won't marry you. You wonder why you got all these baby daddies and shit. Shit is crazy. 2 years later and you still wondering what's going on. What in the world?
new apartment, everything. Met someone. And I'm like, okay, so now it's 2 years later. I'm like, okay, this is good. But everything that this person says is like, I'm like, what?
It's wrong. Yes.
You can't tell me because I did this and I did, and I'm not listening.
2 years with somebody and you don't listen to the damn person. What the hell is the purpose of being with somebody for 2 goddamn years and you don't listen to nothing they say? You arguing with everything they damn say. See, some of y'all ladies are batshit crazy and you know it, but you don't think we know it.
And I'm realizing, like, I'm looking back at all my relationships and I'm very, very strong. Like, I don't want anyone to do anything for me. I can do everything. I'm strong. I'm really tired. I'm tired. So I need
so in other words, your alternate reality is you're strong, but it's really that you ain't got no sense.
Nope.
Y'all see that, right? She's finally at a point where she's ready to admit, like, I ain't got no damn sense. I want you ladies, if y'all are bold enough, to put in the chat, I ain't got no damn sense. Hit the like button, y'all. Speaking of not having no damn sense, y'all ain't got enough sense because to hit the damn like button, hit the like button. So put in the chat, ladies, if you're bold enough to say, I ain't got no damn sense. Because this is real. It's important for you to know that you don't have it all together. You need help. Stop being strong. Because it don't make no damn sense. You running around operating like this grown child in a grown person's body. You ain't got no damn sense, but you run around acting like you strong. You're a living, walking, breathing contradiction of yourself. You know? And until you're able to admit to yourself that you ain't got no damn sense, you're going to keep walking around losing out on men, losing out on relationships, losing out on fruitful relationships, friendships, whatever, because you don't have no sense. And you think we don't see it. So, quick commercial, real quick, y'all. Quick commercial. For anybody that is watching that wants to grow on social media, I just put together a coaching group. And for anybody who doesn't know, I just recently, meaning within the last 2 months, grew from 15,000 subscribers to 11,000 subscribers in about a little over 2 months. And I did it with a specific strategy. And on top of that, last year in December, my Instagram page got deleted. Now I had 88,000 followers. Now I literally had to start my entire page over from zero. How many followers do I have now on Instagram to this date? 17,000. So in what? In 5-6 months, I grew my Instagram page to 17,000 followers. I could do this on any platform. I'm doing it on Facebook now. I was at 1,000 followers on Facebook. Now I'm at 6,200 followers on Facebook. I have a specific strategy. And if anybody in the chat wants to learn how to grow on YouTube, how to grow on Instagram, how to grow on any platform, and you're tired of not getting paid by posting, let me teach you how to get paid on with posting content. The link is in the chat, is at the top of the chat in blue. Hit the link. It's a coaching group. I've been coaching, period, for the last 4 or 5 years. Now I'm giving social media coaching a try also. So if you want to grow on social media, especially YouTube, because what people may not realize is I utilize my Instagram page to promote my YouTube channel. I use my YouTube channel to promote my Instagram page. So when one grows, the other thing grows. So I have a specific posting strategy. So the things you will learn in my coaching group. One, you'll learn the equipment that I use, the software I use, the apps I use, the way I market my YouTube lives, the character development that goes on behind the scenes. Like, because if you come out trying to do YouTube videos and you don't know what you're doing, somebody else, another YouTube is going to dish you and make a video about you and embarrass you. So there's a character development part about this. If you go to my Instagram page, I put together playlists. I got like about 7-8 playlists. You don't have no playlists on your YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel is trash. I could teach you how to change that. I want to show you the snowball effect in content strategy. 3, Oh, not 3. But next, how do I do videos virtually every day? How do I come up with this much content? I can teach you how to do the same thing. And lastly, I have a system on how to get you watch time hours in order to get monetized, and be part of the YouTube partner program for those of you who are not monetized yet. And for those of you who are monetized yet, I can teach you how to really make real money on YouTube. So the link is in the chat, is blue, is at the top. I want to teach you how to grow on YouTube. I have the only coaching group on YouTube. Other people have courses, and shout out to them, but overall, they don't have a coaching group. So you have access to me literally 12 hours a day in an Instagram group chat. And on top of that, we're going to do Zoom calls 8:00 p.m. every Tuesday evening. So you can bring your questions, ask me this, ask me that. And in a group chat, you can literally go in a group chat, post your stuff, and we all can come together and say, all right, this is the reason why it's not getting no views, or it's a problem over here, it's a problem over there. And then boom, you have a community of people that can give you an understanding of what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. So that link is in the chat and is up in blue in the chat. So done with the commercial. So let's go back to what we're doing. Oh, and just for the record, tonight is Tuesday. So if you want to join the Zoom call tonight, I'll say it again. If you want to join our Zoom call tonight, make sure to hit the link and follow the instructions in the link. And you'll be on a Zoom call tonight, and I'll teach you how to grow your YouTube channel tonight at 8:00 p.m. All right, going back to the video. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit the like button.
Because to me, any woman that thinks she's strong is out here punching at the wind, hoping nothing punches back. And since nothing punches back, she thinks she's strong.
Right. I'm hitting that person by saying I'm so strong, and he's like, you need to just be a little and I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, I felt like I was led into a brick wall, and I do not want to be led into a brick wall.
So she was led into a brick wall by the man that she was in a relationship with for 2 years. So I want you to think about that. She was with a man for 2 years, and she finally gave him the opportunity to lead her, and he led her into a brick wall. That don't make no damn sense. That's like getting hired at a job and you work there 2 years and they just find out that you can't even do the job. How stupid can that is that? Think about that. You get hired for a job, right? You don't know how to do the job, but they find out that you don't know how to do the job 2 years later. But a lot of you ladies are like this. So I want you to think about that for a second. 2 years, you give a man 2 years of your youth. You were 35, now you're 37. You're now 3 years away from 40. And you get this man 2 years of your damn youth, and you don't know nothing about him, and he leads you into a brick wall 2 years later. Senseless.
Here's the solution, or part of the solution.
Okay.
You go into a dating scenario not knowing nothing.
Right.
See, a lot of women, they're strong, and you start falling in love with a guy, but you never gave him the opportunity to challenge you or to lead you in the beginning. So now y'all don't have sex, y'all girlfriend and boyfriend, and now you let your guard down a little bit, and you just assume he's going to lead you, but you never was able to see if he was able to lead you in the beginning. So now he's not leading you correctly, but now you're in love with him, and y'all living together or something, and now you're like, what is wrong with you? Why want to, you know what? And then you start trying to take back over, and then it's a whole fight instead of just handing them the controls of your life temporarily and say, here you go, and just watch them.
God.
Because you've been single, I'm assuming, for so long, or either you've been single inside of a relationship for so long.
Did y'all catch that? Or you've been single inside of a relationship for too long. Does that make sense, y'all? Or you've been single inside of a relationship for too long. What this means is you are so independent and strong where you're not in the relationship. You just have a boyfriend. See, a relationship is two people or two entities, two things working together, right? None of y'all are actually in a relationship. You just got a damn boyfriend. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. We need 50 more likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. See, relationships means two things. You can be in a relationship with your best friend. Y'all work together as best friends, right? You can be in a relationship, you and your kid, y'all have a relationship, father-son, mother-daughter relationship, right? So y'all work together in the house. If your kid is running around doing crazy stuff, trying to set fire to the house, them trying to set fire to the house is going to affect you, right? That's a relationship. Y'all have to depend on each other. So too many of you ladies get into situations where you're not even in the relationship because you don't trust him to do anything. That means you have a boyfriend. You're not in a relationship because a relationship has something to do with both of y'all being together and operating as one in some type of way.
God.
Because you've been single, I'm assuming, for so long, or either you've been single inside of a relationship for so long, and you just feel like if you don't hold on to your own reality, you're just gonna go nuts. And another dude done ran away. You don't ran away because you don't want to sit down. You don't want to be quiet. You don't.
So are you stuck in your own reality where you're going to keep running men away because you're stuck in your own stupid, delusional, man-like reality?
For so long. And you just feel like if you don't hold on to your own reality, you're just going to go nuts.
You have to let go of your dysfunctional sense of reality because it's not real. Most of you are surrounded by other women that ain't got no damn sense. And since you're around these stupid women, you actually think what they are saying or what y'all are talking about is actually reality, but it's not. It's distorted reality. And most likely, none of y'all ain't got no damn sense. So when you get around a man that does have some sense, you don't know what to do with your life. Thank you for the Cash App, Donetta. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Cash App, Donetta. Donetta, I appreciate you. Hit the Cash App, y'all. Support the channel. Aaron 1000. Hit the Cash App. What's up, Cottrell? Drop a super chat. Put some color in his chat. This chat has been dry. Put some color in his chat. Drop a super chat. Do something, y'all. And of course, hit the like button because we still need 50 more likes. So, all right. So here we go. Let's keep going.
And another dude done ran away. You don't ran away because you don't want to sit down. You don't want to be quiet. You don't want to adhere to his system.
Why don't y'all ever want to sit down? I don't understand.
You just want to argue. You just want to fuss because it's your alternate reality.
And that's what he says to me all the time. You just want to fight. Why?
So if the man that you've been with for 2 years is saying to you, like, why do you always want to argue and fuss? And y'all been together for 2 years. You don't think this man is going to eventually leave you? Yes. Natalie says, hold on, I can't really see it. Natalie says, we try on clothes to make sure they fit. We'll research to find the best hairdresser and vet the person. We will make the best plans for a trip, but we fall in love with overnight. And this is what I'm saying. This, and then, you know, like, if y'all just, I want y'all to think about something. Imagine a woman president, right? Hopefully we'll never have a woman president ever in life, right? But imagine having a woman president, right? And Vladimir Putin sits down with our woman president and starts just saying some shit. Guess what? She's just going to believe it because she's a damn woman. So she's going to be like, oh my God, he said he's going to stop the war. He said he don't need nothing from us. Everything's going to be okay. And next thing you know, boo, boo, we in war. Because women need to be led by men. Women are not leaders. Because y'all ain't got no damn sense. You need a man to lead your life, or your life is going to continue to be trash. Imagine a woman president. All another leader has to do is whisper some stupid shit in their ear. She's gonna be like, oh my God, guys, we're never gonna go to war and they're gonna let us do whatever it is we want and everything's okay. And then the advisor's gonna be like, Madam President, he was lying to you. What? You don't even know the man. You're just going to let him, you know what? Let's let him come in and do whatever he wants to. He's nice. I like him, guys. Madam President, like, the hell are you talking about? So the same way that y'all blindly go into damn relationships without vetting nobody, y'all, we would be speaking Korean if we had a damn woman president. Because if y'all can't find a man, if y'all can't vet a man properly, how the hell you get what I'm saying? Or y'all have us going to war because somebody said something about your mama or something. Oh, hell no. Korea said something about my mama. Oh, hell, we going to war. Who you think you talking to? This is the reason why I always say, the answer to your life as a woman is a man. Find you a man and sit your ass down. Find you somebody to marry you, sit your ass down. But before you do that, you have to get out of your own way and stop being such a goofball, all this strong, independent woman bullshit. You ain't strong, you ain't independent, because everything in your entire life is ran by man. But you don't want to admit it. You went to college by the help of a man, which is the government. You didn't pay for your own college. You went and got a loan from a group of men named government. And now you go to college and you got a degree. And your goofy ass walk around saying you independent, but you ain't even paid your damn loan back. That a man allows you to borrow. South Korea lit though. I wouldn't mind going to. You silly. All right, let's keep going.
You want to fight all the time. This was good. Thank you.
I have a list of principles. One of the principles has a lot.
Look, a woman president will fall in love with Putin. Yes, we will be speaking Russian if we had a woman president. Because Vladimir Putin would come in and sweet talk you. Oh, yeah, you're the best president ever. You know what? I love the fact that we have a female president. You're awesome. Especially if she was black. The black woman is the best. Oh my God, you said the black. Oh my God, Vladimir Putin is amazing. This thing, no, he's speaking Russian. He gonna come over here and just take over the whole country. All right, let's keep going.
Own reality, you're just gonna go nuts. And another dude done ran away. You don't ran away because you don't want to sit down. You don't want to be quiet. You don't want to adhere to his system. You just want to argue. You just want to fuss.
Yo, Crescent Sapphire said Zaddy Putin. Putin will be all of our zaddies. He will be our zaddy. Because women fall for any damn thing.
Because it's your alternate reality.
And that's what he says to me all the time. You just want to fight. Why do you want to fight all the time? This was good. Thank you.
I have a list of principles. One of the principles has a lot to do with the fact that if you're right all the time, one or two things are happening. Either you have a warped sense of reality and you think you're right all the time because you have a warped sense of reality, or you're surrounded by idiots. And a lot of you have both going on at the same time. Your best friend is an idiot. You know, she has all these problems and you've known her since 9th grade and she can't get her life together for nothing. Your sister is an idiot. Your brother is an idiot. So some of you actually think you're right all the time because you're surrounded by stupid people and you've been single for so long where you start believing your own stupid mess. And this may be one of the reasons why some of you are still single. You get around a man and you find yourself arguing or debating about the smallest thing. The thing about it is either both of you may be right, just two different perspectives, or both.
Keep in mind, y'all. You may never heard this, but a man can be right and you can be right. We don't have to be wrong because you're right. And you don't have to be wrong if we're right. We both can be right.
Either both of you may be right.
Well, that would be too much like correct. So y'all probably can't imagine a man being right and you being right at the same time.
Single. You get around a man and you find yourself arguing or debating about the smallest thing. And the thing about it is either both of you may be right, just two different perspectives, or both of y'all may not know what the hell y'all talking about. Both of y'all actually may be wrong in your perspectives. But since you have nobody to check you, have nobody to challenge you, I'll say this again.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I'm about to drop something really important right here. The word is challenge. Some of y'all have never had a man challenge you ever in life, and you wonder why your life sucks. Listen to this.
I'll say this again. Since you have nobody to challenge you.
You ladies are so afraid of a man challenging you because you think you know every damn thing and you don't know nothing.
But since you have nobody to check you, have nobody to challenge you, I'll say this again. Since you have nobody to challenge you in your own belief system, because everybody is around you, they either agree with you so you'll shut the hell up, or they agree with you because you're smarter than them and they ain't really got enough sense to actually compose a argument for.
Hold on, somebody's asking. Shannon Brown asked question real quick. If your daughter said she wants to be president, would you tell her to think lower? Not, baby, you can be whatever you want. I would say, baby, we're not ready for a female president, but by the time you are grown, is a possibility that we may be ready for a female president. So that is awesome. But just keep in mind that your number one job as a little girl is to be happy. Don't worry about wanting to run the world and all that stuff. Just focus on being happy and do what makes you happy. And secondly, your second goal is to be married and start a family, right? Now, if you can be a wife, you could be a mother, and not traumatize your kids and be the president of the United States, go for it. But overall, just understand, you being the president of the United States as a woman and you got kids, you're going to take away from your kids' growth and development. So just keep in mind, because everything works together. You know, so that's what I would say to my daughter.
Whatever it is y'all talking about, you actually think you're smarter than the average person, and you get around an average person and you're not smarter than them, and you find yourself just arguing for the sense of arguing. But at the end of the day, it's your warped sense of reality because you've been single for so damn long where you just don't realize that you ain't got no sense.
So let's go back to the list that I have, which is 5 reasons why you ain't got no man, or you can't keep no man. So I'm just going to list them out because a lot of the things that was said in this video that I just showed is in here. So I'm just going to list them out and we're going to talk about them. The first one is you were raised by your mother. I'm sorry, you were raised by a single mother, and your mother, all she knew to do or to be is a mother because she'd never been a wife, right? So a mother who has never had a man, let alone had a husband, can't necessarily teach you how to be a wife. So a lot of you who have been raised by single moms only know how to be a mom. So she's going to raise you to be a mom because you don't know anything else other than being a mom. So if you only know how to be a mother in life and not a wife, you're not necessarily going to know how to cohabitate with a man, how to be cooperative with a man, how to understand why men do what they do. No, you're only going to care about a man doing what you want him to do, which is stupid because you don't know what you want you to do. You don't even know what you want to damn eat every day. So how are you going to find a man that's going to listen to you? You can't even listen to your damn self. And hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button. Therefore, you will see men as children. I'll say it again. You will view men as children when you ladies are the actual children. Ladies, y'all are the actual people that are children, not men. But since you were raised by a single mother, you actually are a single mother even before you have kids, because that's all you want is to become a single mother, not become a wife. So you're going to do what it takes to be a single mother and not a wife. See, there's those standards to be a single mother. You just let some dude blank inside of you and boom, you're a single mother. But you have to do what it takes to be a wife. You don't know what it takes to be a wife. So you grow up being lazy, fat, you don't go to the gym, you eat like anything because you don't care. Because you know these dudes, all they want to do is smash, and becoming a single mother is simply somebody smashing with no condom. So becoming a single mother, you can be fat, out of shape, stupid, no therapy, traumatized, and you can still become a single mother, right? But when we were talking about becoming president, you got to do a certain amount of things to become president, right? You got to do a certain kind of amount of things to be a heart surgeon, right? You got to do a certain amount of things to be an astronaut or whatever, right? But when it comes to being a single mother, you don't have to do anything but let some loser blank inside of you. So you are taught to be lazy by your mother because she was lazy. And when I say lazy, a lot of you are too lazy to actually have requirements and standards and tell a man that, yo, I look to be somebody's wife, not somebody's baby mama. So you ain't getting none of this without a condom unless you put a goddamn ring on my finger. You're too lazy to do that. You're too lazy to say that because you can't just say that. You're going to run men away. You have to get therapy. You have to be smart. You have to be intuitive. You have to have a certain amount of like instincts, not just discernment, but instincts to be able to stick your chest out and say, hey, I have standards, I have requirements. Too many of you are insecure. Too many of you are literally lost emotionally. You're emotionally unstable. So you can't fathom sitting in front of a good man requiring him to marry you. Every part of this entire planet has requirements except a woman. Y'all are the only entities on the face of the earth that don't have standards and requirements. I want you to think about it. The only entity on the face of the earth that don't have standards are women. All right, let me time this idiot out. Well, I'm just going to say, Tanya, you say one more thing, I'm blocking your stupid ass, okay? So how about that? Say one more crazy thing in my comments, and I'm going to block you. So calm your little goofy ass down, and we can keep going. If not, I'll just block the little dumbass. Look, so I'll allow you to make the decision. Okay, so that is number one. You were raised by your mother, and you were raised to be a mother and not a wife because your mother wasn't a wife. So she can only train you and teach you how to be something that she knows how to do, which is to be a single mother. Next is, like I said in the video, you think you're right all of the time. Say it again. You think you're right all the time. And the reason why you think you're right all the time is because you have a dysfunctional reality about your existence as a strong woman. So you think since your mom was strong, you were strong, and didn't nobody have no man, because I want y'all to think about this. If you're so amazing, why you ain't got no damn man? If your mom was so amazing, why she ain't got no damn man? If your auntie was so amazing, why she ain't got no damn man? Your grandmother was so amazing, why she ain't got no damn man? Why is all these women so amazing, but nobody has a man? Everybody's manless. You're probably not that amazing. All right, thank you, Tanya. You get the hell out of here. All right. So you think you're right all the time simply because you have this dysfunctional reality about your own existence. You are running around thinking that you are smarter than everybody due to the fact that you have literally surrounded yourself with people who are not as smart as you in order for you to hold on to that reality that you're smart. Say it again. You think you're smart, and because you think you're the smartest person in the room, you surround yourself with people that are not as smart as you in order for you to confirm your existence as somebody that's smart. Get around some men and women that are smarter than you and watch you just fall apart like a damn bowl of ice cream in the sun. Get around some people that are smarter than you and see how your life just falls apart right in front of you. See, too many of you, you just surround yourself around stupid ass people, stupid ass men. You date stupid men. Let me show y'all an example of a woman that dates stupid men. She literally said it. Where's this video at? Here it is right here. This is a woman that dates stupid men.
And like to get a woman that's already where she is so that he can just come on and join her ride.
All right, so let me listen to this.
All together all the time. We always piecing the nigga together.
The minute a woman makes a man feel like she don't need him for anything is the minute he don't want to fuck with.
You know, I had this in my last situation.
The minute.
All right, listen to this woman when she says, I had this in my last situation. And you can look at her and tell she's like 45. So listen to the men that she's dating at her age.
Where it was like, oh, you
like
don't
this.
act like you need me. Here's the thing I said to him, and this is what I think is powerful. He didn't have much common sense, so he couldn't grab this, but maybe you can.
So think about this. This is what women do. They date men who don't have common sense in order for them to feel like they have common sense. Listen to what she just said.
And this is what I think is powerful. He didn't have much common sense, so he couldn't grab this, but maybe you can.
Why are you in your 40s dating men who don't have any damn common sense? This is a perfect example of how women want to feel like they're smart. And in order to accomplish this feeling of being smart, they surround themselves around stupid people. You date stupid loser men. You have stupid friends. Your homegirls can't think their way out of a paper bag. They got to call you to ask you what type of outfit they should wear to go somewhere. They're like dumb as I don't know what. But you do this on purpose in order for you to feel smart and stay with this thought process of being smart. All right. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. We need about 40 more likes. Hit the like button. She had to pay to have a man around. Yeah, you already know that. You can look at her big ass and tell, she has to pay to have a man around. So, all right. So I explained that. So next is, I said this in this video also. You aren't open to being challenged. I'll say this again. You are either afraid or just not open to being challenged by a man. If you're around me, whether we're dating or whether we're friends, I'm going to challenge you in some type of way because I can't be around somebody that I can't challenge. And the women and the men I'm around, they challenge me in different ways. But the reason why you can't keep a man is because when you get around a smart man and he challenges your parenting, challenges your finances, the way you do things. He challenges the way you talk. You might cuss too much. And he's like, yo, I don't like it when you cuss too much. I don't like that. Who you think you're talking to? You can't tell me. You start acting like a little damn child, right? That is a woman who is either afraid or just doesn't want a man to challenge her thoughts and beliefs. And that is idiotic. I have no problem somebody challenging my thoughts and beliefs because I want to be better. I want to learn more. But a lot of you ladies, you don't want to learn more because you don't give a damn about learning more because you think you know everything. Next is, until you get help, you will always pick the wrong man because you don't know any better. Until you get help, you will always pick the wrong man because you don't know any better. Next is, oh yeah, this is important too. This is something to think about. Drop a super chat, drop a cash app. Cash app is Aaron1000. Hit the like button. And don't forget about the link that is in the chat. If you want to grow on YouTube, hit the link. It will list. Just hit the link. You'll go to the website. You'll see what all it tells you that I'm able to help you do. So everybody, if you want to grow on YouTube, hit the link in the chat. Just hit the link in the chat. If you get, it'll give you the list of everything that I'm able to help you do. And I've shown you that I'm able to help you do it because I did it for myself. 2 months ago, I was at 15,000 subscribers, and now I'm at 111,000 subscribers. And I did it specifically because of a strategy that I was using on Instagram that blew me up on Instagram also. So next is, women have a weird dichotomy about them. One side of you is you have this feeling that you aren't good enough, right? You walk around feeling like you're not good enough. But at the same time, the other side of you has you feeling that is amazing and you're an amazing woman, and any man that doesn't see your value is crazy. So how can you turn around and have this feeling that you're not good enough for anybody, but at the same time feel like if any man doesn't want you, he's crazy? Crescent says, Google's that word, dichotomy. Yes, it means two opposites. He's so silly. So one side of the dichotomy is you don't feel like you're good enough for anybody to love you. But at the same time, the other side of you has this feeling of being this great woman that any man should be thankful to be with, which is some bullshit because you don't think anybody wants you. So how can you think everybody should want you? So you're over here thinking like, nobody wants me, which is probably true because you got all these emotional issues that you won't fix. But then you're like, any man would love to have me and would be crazy if they was to leave me alone. How can how can both be true? Don't make no sense. What's going on, Woos Dragon? Women emotions are set up so up and down. Now, it's not really about that. Strong, independent 1 minute, crying, I want a husband and a family next. It's not that women have emotions that are so up and down. They have a child inside of them, and then there's a grown woman inside of them, right? And the child is always fighting with the grown woman. So the 7-year-old girl inside of them doesn't feel like they're enough. And a grown woman inside of them feels like they're independent and don't need no damn man, right? So they're always fighting with each other. And that's why I call it a dichotomy. And that's why most women are just nuts, because they don't have any sense. Because if they were to sit down and say, okay, this dichotomy of mine doesn't make sense. Let me go get some help. Now you're out here operating like an adult, right? But most women just let their child inside of them lead them around. Hence the fact that they don't have a lot of sense, because you wouldn't be okay with having this stupid ass dichotomy of, I don't think nobody wants me, but if any man has me, he'll be crazy to leave me alone. It just don't make no sense. Somebody says, how do you know all of this stuff? Because I read book after book after book after book after book after book. I read The Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. I read You're Not Crazy, It's Your Mother. I read It Didn't Start With You. I can go on and on and on. I can actually, you know what? Let me just give you a second, because you said how you know all this stuff. I'm now reading Will I Ever Be Good Enough by Carol McBride. I read a book called Mother Hunger. I'm going to start reading The Fifth Agreement. I read a book called The Four Agreements already. I'm about to read a book called The Fifth Agreement. I read another book called Attachments, another book called The Ego is the Enemy, another book called The Conscious Parent, another book called No More Mr. Nice Guy, because some of these books I had not read yet. Another book called The Mystery of Love. So I can keep going on and on and on and on if y'all want me to. So that is how I know so much. Because the answer is, I don't know anything. I just read a lot of books. So the answer to your question is, how do I know so much? I don't. I just am very good at articulating what I read from the hundreds of books that I've read, most likely twice. Because some of these books that I just told you, I read the books about 3 times. Because, you don't always comprehend an entire book when you read it. So you kind of like got to read the book again. So a lot of these books I've read like 3 times so I can fully comprehend everything that they said in the book. But me, I don't know nothing. I'm just somebody that's very good at articulating what I've read in these books. All right. So are one of these a lie? How many books do I read a week? 2 books. I don't read a full book a week. I read a full chapter out of 2 different books a week. So are one of these dichotomies a lie, ladies? One of your sides is like, I'm not worthy of love. Nobody wants me. I'm not good enough. And then the other side is, a man would be appreciative if he would be lucky to have me. One of these are a lie, ladies. Just to let you know. See, you live with yourself, you smell yourself, you see yourself, you experience yourself. And that is the reason why you're so insecure. Because your butt stinks very badly sometimes. Of course, when you're around a man, it smells like roses, right? But you have experienced something different than the man. So that is the reason why you have this feeling of you're not good enough. You have experienced yourself having an emotional breakdown. You've experienced yourself being stubborn, don't want to listen to no damn body. You've experienced losing man after man after man after man after man throughout your whole life. You've experienced how virtually every man that you deal with seems to only want to have sex with you, and they're not interested in what you have to say. So you've experienced yourself versus men that have experienced you to a higher degree. So you know your problems, your issues. That is the reason why you're so insecure and you think you're not good enough, because you have not fixed those underlying things that you don't think anybody sees. But we see it in your body language. We see it in how you operate. What's up, Michelle? We see it in how you respond, because you don't respond, you react to things. You know what I'm saying? So just like this goofy ass woman that was in my comments a while ago that I had to go off on, talking about F you, my mama is this and that. I'm like, ain't nobody talking about you, dummy. Like, I'm just talking. Anybody who actually internalizes something that I say and I don't even know you, that person is a dumbass. That person is triggered. That person is screwed up so badly where they think a random person on YouTube is talking about them in particular. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that you don't think other people see. But you can look at some of these comments, not y'all, but some of these people, they come in these comments and acting crazy. And I don't even know the people and they don't even know me, but they think I'm talking about them. But that is what I'm saying. And you got a fat ass, though. Right? So you nuts, but you got a fat ass. Those two things go against each other. Because a man is going to want you because you got a fat ass. He's going to want to rub on it. He's going to want to smash it. He's going to want to do all kinds of, stuff to it. But the second he had it, he's done, because the thing on the other side of your ass is nuts. Right? Because if a man wants your ass more than he wants your mind, what does that say about your mind versus your ass? Because your ass only has shit in it. But your brain only has shit in it also, for some of you. So because I want that to sink in for a second. When a man wants you for your ass more than your mind, that means he's choosing something that is loaded full of shit. He wants to stick his finger in something that's full of shit. He wants to play around with something that's full of shit. He wants to stick his thing in something that's full of shit. There's shit on the other side of it. And he would rather play with that than talk to you and play with this. Because a lot of you operate in the world like this is full of shit. So if he wants you for your ass and not your mind, at least both, right? But if he would rather have your ass instead of have a conversation with you, what does that say about you? And y'all love to be like, oh, he gets some of this ass. He ain't going to be yes, because that's all you have to offer, ass. But what is up here? What is this full of? Because I love having dope conversations with women. Woman intrigues me and have me like, whoa, I can't, and I pull out my phone and start writing down notes from what you said. But no, a lot of dudes, value your ass and not your brain and your mind. I'm just saying. He loves what comes out of your coochie. All the creamy stuff comes out of your coochie, right? But he doesn't care about nothing that comes out of your mind. He loves pulling out and seeing all that creamy filling, right? When you cream it. But he don't give a shit about what you dreaming, your aspirations, what you want in life, how you feel. It's sad, y'all. And you wonder why you can't keep a man. Because once you don't have that ass at least about 10 times, there's nothing else here. There's nothing else to see here. I'm out of here. I've had sex plenty of women with about 10, 15 times, and I'm out. I'm gone. Because she ain't got nothing else to I don't had you upside down, left and right, up in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the car. What else I'm gonna do with you? You ain't got nothing to talk about. You ain't got no damn sense. You have no emotional stability about yourself. Like, what else I'm gonna do with you? And the problem is, a lot of you are still the 7-year-old you. You're out here in the world operating like this 7 or 9-year-old little girl with all these attitude problems. Don't want to listen to nobody. You ain't none of my daddy. I don't want to be your, what? You ain't none of my daddy. That's what a 9-year-old would say. You ain't nobody's daddy. That's what a 9-year-old would say. Why are you talking to me like you're a 9-year-old talking about I ain't none of your daddy? I don't want to be your daddy. I was looking to possibly lead you, but why do you see that as being your daddy? Like, how old are you? But this is a lot of your realities. Yeah, rebellion. A lot of you ladies are like rebellious little 9-year-olds. I'm strong. I don't want to be that. You know, just like this young lady right here. How she's
women operating with a distorted sense of reality. Say you've been single for like 3-4 years and nobody around you really challenges you. You know,
see, you get challenged. Somebody challenges you. You falling all out on the floor. Oh my God, who are you talking to?
They let you be right. And you get to the point where you've been right for so long.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Oh, Denise, thank you for the cash app.
Around the people that you've been around where you actually think you're actually always right. And you get with a...
Who thinks they're always right, y'all? Kids. Don't kids always think they're right? No, mama, that's not right. It's just the way. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Aren't children always right?
Man, or even you get with a woman that's you cool with, and you find yourself not being able to get along with this new person, and you find yourself y'all arguing about the smallest thing. And you're just like, yo, what is wrong with people? And you're like, people are so crazy. But you may be the one that's crazy. So am I wrong about that?
No,
and this may be one of the small reasons why so many women are still single.
You're right. Oh my God. Because I'm dealing with that like right now. Like I feel like I've been through, okay, so I was in a relationship for 14 years. It just didn't work out and I had to leave. So I had to start my life over. And everything was just going, you know, accordingly. Good job, new apartment, everything. Met someone, and I'm like, okay, so now it's 2 years later. I'm like, okay, this is good. But everything that this person says is like, I'm like, what?
Is wrong. Yes.
You can't tell me because I did this and I did, and I'm not listening. And I'm realizing, like, I'm looking back at all my relationships, and I'm very, very strong. Like, I don't want anyone to do anything for me. I can do everything. I'm strong. I'm really tired. I'm tired. So I need.
So in other words, your alternate reality is you're strong, but it's really that you ain't got no sense.
Nope.
Because to me, any woman that thinks she's strong out here punching at the wind, hoping nothing punches back. And since nothing punches back, she thinks she's strong.
Right. I'm hitting that person by saying I'm so strong, and he's like, you need to just be a little, like, just, and I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, I felt like I was led into a brick wall, and I do not want to be led into a brick wall.
See, here's the solution, or part of the solution.
Okay.
You go into a dating scenario not knowing nothing.
Right.
See, a lot of women, they're strong, and you start falling in love with a guy, but you never gave him the opportunity to challenge you or to lead you in the beginning. So now y'all don't have sex, y'all girlfriend or boyfriend, and now you let your guard down a little bit, and you just assume he's going to lead you, but you never was able to see if he was able to lead you in the beginning. So now he's not leading you correctly, but now you in love with him, and y'all living together or something, and now you're like, what is wrong with you? Why won't you? You know what? And then you start trying to take back over, and then it's a whole fight instead of just handing them the controls of your life temporarily and say, here you go, and just watch them.
God.
Because you've been single, I'm assuming, for so long, or either you've been single inside of a relationship for so long, and you just feel like if you don't hold on to your own reality, you're just going to go nuts.
That's it. If you don't hold on to your own reality, you're just going to go nuts. And a lot of this alternate dysfunctional reality stuff comes from your childhood. Your mom did this to you. I'm going to drop a link in the chat to see if somebody wants to come up. Y'all already know what it is. You got to show your face in the background. I don't want no weirdos up here. But hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you want to come up, hit the link. I also dropped the link for my emotional attachment course in the link. I mean, in the chat is now the new blue link. So if you have been in a situation where you've been traumatized by your mom and you want answers from your mom, is a very good chance that your mom will never give you those answers because your mom is still traumatized at her age. So she doesn't want to come to reality either. So your mom most likely has the same dysfunctional alternate reality as you have. Yes, M. Vincent says it's called psychosis. So is woman after woman after woman after woman after woman after woman out here with alternate dysfunctional realities. And since they're surrounded by other women who are traumatized too, you actually think that is normal. But none of y'all have no man. But for whatever reason, you don't think that's not a problem. Or you don't think that's a problem. Women are scared to go get it wrong, but getting it wrong. Hold on. Women are scared to get it. Oh, yeah. Women are scared to get it wrong. And because they're scared to get it wrong, they're getting it wrong. Because at some point you're gonna entertain one guy, some guy. You keep telling guys, "No, I'm good. I don't want a relationship." At some point, some guy's gonna approach you, and you're gonna be like, "Okay." And if you ain't did no changes in your life, you ain't had no therapy, you haven't had any coaching. Like I said, I got my my course in the group. I mean, not in the group, in the chat, which is a blue link. Do something. Because childhood trauma, see, men have childhood trauma too, right? And I'm not saying men go fix their stuff or whatever, but we're not running around whining about being in a relationship. Any of us can go marry some random woman tomorrow. We don't care. We getting all the sex we want. We don't care. Y'all are the ones not getting what you want as women. So I'm not saying men are better than women. I'm just saying men have more options than women because we're more in control of the narrative, right? So at the end of the day, I'm not saying anything good about men by saying something bad about y'all. Men are somewhere in the same position as y'all because we all were raised by single mothers. So we as messed up as y'all because y'all been raised by a single mom. All of us been raised by single moms. So we all screwed up because like I say all the time, if you've been raised by a single mom, it's a very good chance. If you ain't had no therapy or nothing, your life is trash because single motherhood is the roadway to disaster. You know, that's why I'm against single motherhood. But at the end of the day, if you've gotten therapy, if you've made some changes, if you allow men to challenge you, you have grown and you are then in a position where you can find a man or a husband or somebody to love you. But until that, you're not. And your life is just going to continue to suck. Why don't you start with the men? Because I don't want to start with the men. How about you start with the men? What are you talking about? Why do y'all ask stupid ass questions? How about that? Trauma repeats itself if it's left unchecked. That is a fact. I'm curious, what percentage of brothers actually articulated with you? They have similar perspectives. I'm very curious. Come up. I just dropped a link in the chat. I'm a little confused by the question. The link is in the chat. So if you want to ask a question, either come up and ask it in the video or either drop it in the super chat. So you guys are having questions, either put it in the super chat or hit the link and come up and ask your question live. Everything that you and other men speak about shows itself in the school system. Yeah, that's a fact. But it's not the school system, it's the home. There's no daddy in the home. So we can't blame it on the school system. We got to blame it on the parent. You see how you automatically went to the school system, Justin? It's not the school system. It's the goofy ass single mother raising the child and traumatizing the child. It is not the school system. It's the goofy ass mother. All right, so nobody's coming up. I will end this and enjoy the rest of my day. So y'all got 30 seconds to hit the like button. I mean, not like button. Hit the chat if y'all want to come up. You got 30 seconds or I'm out of here. So you got 30 seconds to hit the chat if y'all want to come up, ask me a question. Or if not, I'm going to go grab something to eat. I can't find a man. I was raised by both parents. What is your take on that? I don't know. I don't know you. So you're helping the black community, or do you just troll black men? Oh, you talking about the soul person? Oh, Soul Flower. Yeah, that's probably a troll. So yeah, don't worry about these trolls in the chat. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. And I hope this show was helpful to y'all. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you have not already liked the video, because some of y'all like to wait until the end to see if you like the video. So like the video now. But y'all have a good rest of y'all day.